Hi, everyone. I'm Danielle Zucchet. I'm the CEO at Kemp Network. And today I'm sitting down with Dr. Cara Grosset, who is our Director of Psychosocial Grief and Bereavement Care. November is an incredibly important month for us here at the hospice. It is Grief Awareness Month, and there are two very significant dates within this month. We have November the 19th, which is National Grief Awareness Day, and then we have November the 21st, which is Children's Grief Awareness Day. Cara, can you tell us about these significant events and the importance of Grief Awareness Month?
Yeah, Grief Awareness Month is so important, and we're looking at the entire month and different activities and events we have going on for our community. It's really important that we are educated and we talk about grief because it's really something that does affect all of us.
Absolutely.
And so all of our events are geared towards folks of all different ages and to express their grief, share their grief, and also understand and educate themselves so they can support folks as well.
There is an event that you're doing that's called Tear Soup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is something that will happen throughout the month and even into next year. So we'll have Tear Soup displays that we'll have two that rotate throughout different libraries in Hamilton. And they're based on the book Tear Soup, which is about Grandy. And she has had a significant loss in her life. And the book is beautifully illustrated, and her story is about how she copes with this loss in making a metaphor of making soup and putting it away sometimes, and really looking at how to cope and share with others. So we've used that book and that for our display, and it's really inviting folks to have a look at it. You can scan a QR code to see the book read to you. And then also, so to express your grief, to reflect on your losses, and then to contribute a recipe card of your own tear soup, how you cope, what it looks like for you. And all of those will be gathered into a pot at each display.
I love that idea. Um, it's such a beautiful way to connect with people. Cara, maybe you could talk a little bit about who Grief Awareness Month is for.
It's really for everybody, of folks of all ages and all different experiences of loss and death. So other events we have our monthly activities that we have, but for November, have a look at our website. We have our monthly Anything Goes group for children from ages 7 to 17, as well as our family nights, which invites folks to come in and do activities related to their grief and share and gain support from one another. Registration for those events happens through our website. We also have our bi-weekly walks down at Bayfront Park that folks are welcome to come out to walk and talk and get support from one another. In November, we'll also have a workshop regarding looking at grief and the holidays, and folks are welcome to register and come out for that as well.
That's amazing. It's really about creating a compassionate, grief
Mhm.
literate community. How can local businesses get involved in
Mm.
Grief Awareness Month? And
It would be great for for businesses to become involved. As you can, Grief and Bereavement Month is symbolized by the color blue, and we have lighted up blue kits that are available to businesses if you want to get in touch with us. So we encourage you to put blue light bulbs in your outdoor lights to light up our community blue, so that grief is something that's out there and talked about and normalized and validated because it's a natural response to loss. Um, Also, all of our grief and bereavement services, including one-to-one counseling for folks, is provided for free to members of our community. So any businesses that can fundraise for us, we're happy to help you with ideas and support this work that we do is very much appreciated. And I think that's a great way to be involved and to learn as a business owner or employee, learn more about grief and to support one another in the workplace
absolutely,
too.
absolutely. We went through a massive rebrand last year at Kemp Network, where we have three entities basically under our umbrella. So Dr. Kemp's House, Keaton's House, Paul Pauletta Children's
Mhm.
Hospice, and the Center for Excellence for Grief and Bereavement. Can you tell us what falls under that umbrella for the Center of Excellence?
Sure. The Center of Excellence, the vision of that is to be a collaborative entity
Mhm.
with all folks in the community who provide grief and bereavement support. So it looks at the great services we already provide here at Kemp Care Network and expanding on those, particularly with our expansion to include Keaton's House and
Mhm.
working with families and children, which again we already do, but we'll have even more folks we can support through that. Another piece we hope to expand into is doing research with different collaborators and partners and go into training and looking at how we can support professionals and lay persons in the community to know more about grief and bereavement and supporting folks and provide those training education services as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. What incredible resources that we have. Thank you, Cara, for sharing the details about the Grief and Awareness Month. And for any of you who would like more information about any of the programs that we are running or would like to get more information about the organization, please visit our website.